Hello System Masters and Mistresses, Master System Marceau here with the part 3 of this video series about the Xbox-Activision acquisition. And yes, there's going to be more videos about this because this is the biggest news in the history of modern gaming and arguably the biggest news in the history of gaming, uh, just gaming, because yeah, this has never happened before, an acquisition like this. Um, so I wanted to talk to you about, you see the title of this video, the fact that Sony is in panic mode right now, and I will show you why. First of all, you can see this tweet, the comparison that Xbox and Netflix of gaming and PlayStation is blockbuster. Yeah, it's right now at this moment. How can anybody argue this? How can anybody argue this? Even if you're a PlayStation fan, you have to open your eyes and you have to want Sony to react strongly to what happened. Because if it stays status quo for them, it's not looking good. And I'm going to show you more proof. Here is the Modern Warzone official Twitter. Yeah, even them, they are pretty excited if Call of Duty gets and not if, when it comes to Game Pass, well, they're going to be playing it on Xbox, guys. This is the proof here. Especially when it's an exclusive, they won't have a choice. But if it's free on Game Pass, well, and you're going to say, oh, but it's not free, you're paying a subscription. Yeah, okay, nobody cares about paying the subscription monthly. You start it once and then you don't think about it anymore. It is how it is. Don't tell me, oh yeah, you pay for it. Yeah, in a way we pay for it, but we pay for everything. It's just it's included in the subscription. All right, so technically it's free. You don't think about it after. All right. Here, yeah. See, they're talking about having Game Pass on PlayStation 5. It's how desperate people are now. It's how powerful Game Pass is. Now, PlayStation, if it wants to survive, has to do something, and something huge, like accepting to have Game Pass on its console, or giving us all of. I will make another video about what I think that they could do to improve their platform. That's gonna be for another video. Why is Sony in a panic mode, you're saying? Well, this is why. They're trying to convince the investors that Activision games will remain on their platform. And they're wording it in a way that it doesn't really say that, but it kind of says that. So they're trying to say it without saying it. It's because they're desperate. They have just lost $20 billion since the 18th. Their stock is crashing, obviously, because they simply can't survive once Call of Duty is taken out of their platform. Once a new COD exclusive releases, and it's not on their platform, they can't survive. They're going to crash. They're crashing as is because people are realizing it. And so here, as you can read, we expect that Microsoft will abide by contractual agreements and continue to ensure Activision games are multi-platform. That will not happen. That simply will not happen. That will only occur, and this is why they're using that phrasing. That will only occur with what's already there. Those will stay. The new games will not. They can say this if they want to, but it's not going to happen unless they accept Game Pass, which is not going to happen either. Call of Duty, a year and a half from now, the new one will not be on PlayStation. That's simply a fact. Here, another person who says the same thing, and shout out to him. His channel is Review Tech USA. I often disagree with him, often agrees with him, but he's not a bad person. I've always had a good relation with him on Twitter, etc. So shout out to him. And And here, let's listen to what he says. And yeah, please like and subscribe his channel, and like him on Twitter as well. Follow him on Twitter.
You don't make acquisitions like this and without pushing every incentive to get people to buy your product. There is no possible way that Microsoft spent $68.7 billion to just let you have the games on whatever damn platform you please. That would be insane. I know there's exceptions with like Minecraft, but that base was already there. What was Microsoft going to do? Stop you from playing it on your Android device or iOS device or on your Switch or on the PlayStation 5 when Minecraft was literally everywhere and it's still the same game? No. But are they going to try to get you to come over to their platform? Like, look what they're doing with Starfield. Starfield is going to be a Microsoft exclusive from Bethesda. They bought Bethesda a while back for $7.5 billion, and that was eye-watering. We can't compute $7.5 billion. Can we compute $68.7 billion? And games from Bethesda are going to be, like I said, Xbox/Microsoft exclusive. And that was a much smaller deal, which is insane to say for $7.5 billion, but that's chump change compared to the $68.7 billion. You think that Microsoft isn't going to want as much of a return on their investment as possible? If you think that games from Activision are going to be on every platform, you're dreaming. Microsoft wants to make their money back. They want to make a profit on this huge deal, and you're going to have to buy an Xbox or a gaming PC in the future for upcoming Call of Duties. If I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong, and that would be great. I just don't see it, though. That doesn't...
Voilà, so you heard him, and the exact same opinion. There's no chance that those games will still be on PlayStation. It's not going to happen. It's not. Simply not. I have here just a minute that I want you guys to listen to from MBG. He's a PlayStation-centric YouTuber, but honestly, he's not a bad dude at all. He's not, and he's very realistic too. Yeah, he's kind of a fanboy because he's a fan, not really a fanboy. He admits when PlayStation does wrong, and calls them out, and is very realistic. So even if you're an Xbox person, I suggest you like and subscribe to his YouTube channel and follow him on Twitter. So shout out to MBG, a good dude, and let's listen to what he has to say here.
See, Gizmo MCs, you're saying this changes nothing. That is not true. That is not true, man. For now, anyway. For now. The reason why I say this is because you need to think about this for a moment. Every year, we see the best-selling games on each platform, okay? The best-selling games every single year, by like a mile, are Call of Duty games and also GTA. But Call of Duty is usually number one. Okay, Call of Duty is usually number one. I don't know if like, you know, the next Call of Duty is supposed to be Modern Warfare 2, right? It's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely a huge game. You know, it's going to be Modern Warfare 2. I know people are like, oh, COD's dead, COD's dying. No, it's not. Like, I know that that's like the cool thing to say. And, you know, a lot of people have moved on from Call of Duty, but it's far, 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 far from dead. There's a reason why Microsoft had to pay $70 billion to get Activision. There's a reason why. Okay? Call of Duty is far from dead. At least monetarily speaking. Okay? So you better believe that if there's anything that Sony is crying about right now, like they are legitimately like, oh my God, like they're like, if there's anything, any single thing that is making Sony truly panic, it's the notion that, you know, all that money you've made for like the past 10 to 12 years, every single year, millions and billions of dollars off of Call of Duty sales on your platform, off of microtransaction sales through Call of Duty on your platform. If Microsoft strips that away from them, holy shit, that is going to be a blow to Sony. That they will, I don't know what they'll do, but that you better believe. It's not like it's, oh, suddenly Sony's dead. Again, it's not that. I'm not trying to make it sound like that, but I just want you to imagine if you were making billions of dollars on a yearly basis because of a third-party relationship with Call of Duty, to then just the next year, see this large chunk of money that you've been used to making every year that you report to your shareholders, that helps you, grow your platform and make your platform just much more profitable and prolific. That's gone now. And actually, it's over on the competition side exclusively. This is what I'm trying to say, man. This is why, even if you hate Call of Duty, even if you... I see what you're saying, Marty. You're saying nothing has gone through yet. You are right. Things can change, but we're working under the assumption that this is going to go through just like the Bethesda deal did. We're working under that assumption. All right? And I think it's best we work under that assumption because we don't want to assume that it's not going to go through. Because if you are somebody who does like Activision Blizzard games and you're used to playing them on PlayStation, you do not want to be that person that's like, not going to happen. Nope. You don't want to be in denial. You know what I mean? Because if the day comes where it's like, it went through and Call of Duty's exclusive to Game Pass now, you're going to be like, wait, what? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to accept it no matter what if that happens. I see somebody saying Activision Blizzard is dead. It doesn't matter. I mean, look, we're going to get into that conversation, but we do have to acknowledge we have to see the bigger picture here is what I'm trying to say. Again, I asked the question in the title, what does this mean for PlayStation? This is possibly what it means. It means that Call of Duty is off the table for PlayStation. You thought that the Elder Scrolls was a big deal? You thought that Fallout was a big deal? Oh, no. They're not the Elder Scrolls maybe, but compared to Call of Duty, oh my God. That is it's not a death blow, but that is like a critical strike.
Well, so I wanted you to listen to this part that he's saying. I hope I'm allowed to do this, by the way. We'll see, I guess. But shout out to both of them. Really appreciate all their content. So make sure if you're watching this video, make sure you have to go like and subscribe to them. They're awesome content creators. But yeah, everything he's saying there, it's a critical strike at the very least, and because how can they survive? They have to do something. They have to do something huge to survive. The thing is, they don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of means. They can't purchase studios. So I have ideas what they could do, but I don't think they'll do any of them. So that's why I think Sony is really going downhill right now. And part of the reason is because they were complacent. The PlayStation 4, they were winning. They won. The PlayStation versus Xbox One era, they won it. Hands down. Even if you're an Xbox fan, you have to admit they won this competition with Xbox. Xbox was also complacent at the end of the Xbox 360 era because they were going uphill, and they were like, yeah, we're doing pretty much, we're gaining on everything. We're beating Sony in North America. We can do whatever we want and not care. And they released the Xbox One, and you know what happened. That was a console that was underpowered, focused on the television aspect of it, focused on Kinect. There was $100 more because of Kinect. Nobody cared about any of this. People want games. They want good games. They want gaming. And that's what Phil Spencer is focused on. He's focused on gaming. So, yeah. So now Sony did the same thing with the PlayStation 4. They became complacent. And They didn't care about good backwards compatibility between PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. It's a struggle to manage your save games, etc. I mean, it doesn't work well. With Xbox, it's smooth. You just buy the Series X, you plug it in, you have all your save games already there. You don't have to play with uploading anything manually, downloading anything manually, making save games compatible and things like that. So it's very smooth, and but Sony didn't care. They make you purchase new controllers again. I mean, that would be another video because it would be a long discussion. What's wrong with the PlayStation 5? But they're complacent, and they're just they have their fan base, and they're like, it's not going to go away. Yeah, if you're complacent in the video game industry, you're going to become irrelevant at some point. And Microsoft has been anything since Phil Spencer took over. Microsoft has been anything but complacent. They have been going left and right and throwing punches everywhere and shocking all of the time. We thought the Bethesda acquisition was the biggest thing that could ever happen in the gaming industry, and there we are, something 10 times as big. So yeah, there's going to be other videos of my thoughts of what's going to happen with Sony, what Sony should be doing. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I am a PlayStation owner. I own a PlayStation 4 Pro. I have I forgot what level I am, but I have played so many games on it, and on the PlayStation 3 as well. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want to buy another PlayStation console, and I don't want to continue investing my time in my PlayStation console unless it's an exclusivity. Then yes, I will play it on there. Like I'm gonna play Horizon Forbidden West next month on my PlayStation 4 Pro that's been taking dust. But I do not want to play any multi-platform on PlayStation. Why? The main reason is because it's now time to think that what about all your trophies? Are they going to disappear in a few years? It's time to start thinking about that. Like Google Stadia. Google Stadia, they're waiting for the servers to become obsolete and they will shut it down. Right now, they will lose too much money if they shut it down. They might as well just keep it up and running until it's obsolete and then just get rid of it then. So right now it's on the artificial breather as well, on life support, right? Well, PlayStation, right now they're in panic mode. They're in full panic mode. And at some point, they're going to, if they don't completely reverse the trend here, they're going to be also on life support. And I see it already happening, and it's worth thinking about. Do you want to lose all your save games? Do you want to lose all of your trophies? Everything you've done on it? Are you okay to still spend time on there? Knowing it might disappear. If you don't care about trophies, you don't care about your saves and all that, then yeah. Personally, I love my gamer score on the Xbox. I love my trophies. I platinumed a lot of games on PlayStation, but I don't want to struggle to do that anymore and put my time on there because it might all go away. It's like your Google Stadia purchases. That's why I prefer Amazon Luna, by the way, and of course Game Pass, because you spend money for games on cloud, and they might all go away. At least on Xbox, you can install them, and if it shuts down, 99.9% of the games, they will still work if they're on your hard drive. I know it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's not like physical, like a cartridge that you keep for until the cartridge dies, right? But it's much better than spending money on Google Stadia and one day it's just all gone and you can't touch it anymore. So yeah, it's worth thinking about all that, guys. If I was a PlayStation fanboy, I would be asking Sony to do something right now. I would be in full panic mode, and Sony itself is in full panic mode. They're, as you can see, they're trying to convince their investors that everything's peachy, that Call of Duty is staying, but it's not. But they have to try and say that now because they're in damage control, and they're hoping that in the meantime they will find a solution to all of this. And in the meantime, there's saying nothing to see here. Move along. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine, but it really isn't. It really isn't. So yeah, there you go, guys. These were my thoughts of the day. Again, if you like me talking about this, make sure to be subscribed, because I will be talking a lot more about this very, very interesting topic to me. And there you go. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy, guys.